time for singing lessons with Mike! Woohoo! Hi, Jen. I'm working from home today, so this is otherwise known as your SIA lesson. So I just wanted to say before I get started that you have a beautiful vibrato. So you're starting off with a beautiful fluttery vibrato that comes naturally to you, which is very hard for some singers to develop. So that's actually something that's a technique that is learned. It's not inherent. And you're starting off way better than a lot of other singers by just knowing how to vibrate the notes. That being said, you also have a really great pitch. So we just need to work on the phrasing and the vowels a little bit. And so, of course, I'm classically trained, so it's been difficult for me to take the classical and operatic technique and put that into pop. But I think I've come up with a way that you can actually understand how everything changes with enunciation and pronunciation, and the voweling and phrasing with pop versus classical or Broadway. So when you go line by line, you know, there are normal ways to sing. There's classical ways and Broadway ways to sing, and then there's the SIA way to sing. Well, SIA has something that's really cool. She uses her glottis, which is the muscle within your throat to say the word G, the sound that G makes. G, 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 g. That's the glottis. So she uses a mixture of her glottis and her hard palate. The hard palate is the top of the roof that's behind the teeth. Teeth. So the top of the roof, the roof of your mouth that's behind your teeth. There's also the soft palate, which I'll refer to sometimes. That's the back of your throat. If you put your tongue up, you can feel the back of your throat right next to your glottis. It's soft, so that's called the soft palate. But right behind your teeth, on the roof of your mouth, it's hard, so we call that the hard palate. And you're visualizing and feeling, actually, the words and vowels hitting these parts of your mouth from your throat. Now, all experts will say, when you sing, you don't feel it in your throat. You're using your diaphragm to push the breath and the words out and keep the phrasing in. In pop, you are going to feel some things in your throat. It's only natural, especially kind of an indie pop where it's cool to make things different and it's cool to sound raspy. So, you know, if you start out with the first line, you shout it out. You actually go with SIA, you go from being in the back of your throat to the front in one word. You shout it out. So out starts back here, and when you get to ooh, it's actually at the front. But I can't hear what you say. Now that's the cool thing with indie. In Broadway, it would probably be, but I can't hear a word you say. But with indie, you can actually take the word say, and the diphthong that's in there, the diphthong is two vowels within a word. So the diphthong within say is SIA. Those two diphthongs make up the word say when you're singing. And you can over-enunciate the A to an ah, and then make the Y an E sound. So you can say, I'm talking loud, but I can't hear what you say. That's the indie way of doing it. I'm talking loud, not saying much. And you can throw away much. Nobody really cares about much. You don't even have to vibrate on it. I'm criticized. Now, I'm going to be a teacher. So teachers will tell you that if you have the same melody on two different verses, you have to make the second verse sound a little different from the other. So you can't just sing the same thing again and again. It has to be either a different thought or emotion or feeling. So let's just say that I'm criticized because we've seen the video. I'm criticized we're going to take that so she's kind of mad, and she's using the consonants and criticized to show you that she's mad. So let's see. Ah, da, 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 I'm talking, I'm not saying much. I'm criticized, but all your bullets ricochet. And ricochet has what I call a trill. So you'll have trills in classical singing, like Mozart, where you take a note and you go, ah, that's a trill. But in pop and R&B, the trill is actually on the word, it's on the vowel, and usually at the beginning, not the end. So, all your bullets ricochet. So it's a fast trill. It's harder to do a trill slower. All your bullets ricochet. It's easier when you go fast. All your bullets ricochet. You shoot me down, but I get up. So let's just go to the chorus now. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Far away, far away. Strong dip vowels on away. Far away, far away. Now, if you were singing in Broadway and classical, they wouldn't allow you to say away. You would have to say away, away, far away. Boring, right? Far away, ricochet, you take your aim. Far away, you shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. Don't be afraid to open your mouth. I am titanium. And while I'm vibrating, I actually feel it on the hard palate. So push that vowel to the hard palate. Let's do that one more time. So you shoot me down, and I am using a little bit of the glottis with shoot me down. You'll hear the That's actually the really cool pop way to do it. So you shoot me down. I don't even say down, I say own. Just like SIA. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. Now, I didn't talk about breath, though. That's kind of a whole different lesson. We can totally do that separately. So really, it is the breath that's holding me through the phrasing. But it is what it is. Let me know if this was helpful.